Okay, so since David Wood is with his boyfriend, A Pussy, on his channel, celebrating his birthday, uh, like what do gay guys give gay guys for birthday presents? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But David Wood and A Puss are celebrating David Wood's birthday on his live stream. Uh, and probably doing some really, really gay stuff together or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, since David Wood is mocking Mohammed Hijab, saying how, allegedly saying how Mohammed Hijab treats women, well, let's see how Sam Shamoun treats women. Let's see how Sam Shamoun treats women. So this is the divorce papers of Sam Shamoun right here. The Appellate Court of Illinois' First District, marriage of Michelle Gabriel and Hassamu Shamoun. So Sam Shamoun's real name is Hassamu. What a stupid name. But anyways, we're going to look at how Sam Shamoun treats women as opposed to Mohammed Hijab. Now, I don't know too much about Mohammed Hijab. He seems like a big dumb idiot. Like, I'm not a big fan of Mohammed Hijab just because he can, like, beat his chest and take off his shirt in the middle of some kind of, like, rally or protest. That doesn't mean he's Islam's top apologist. But I think Mohammed Hijab is not the best Muslim apologist out there. I don't think he's the best, because he was refuted. I mean, he was beat by William Lane Craig, etc., etc. He did an interview with Bart Ehrman, and Bart Ehrman completely, made Mohammed Hijab look foolish. Or the interview backfired because Ehrman did not agree with what Mohammed Hijab was trying to get him to do. Because Mohammed Hijab was trying to get Ehrman to talk about how Jesus is a prophet, and that matches what Islam says about Jesus, or that confirms, the Quran's view of Jesus. But Ehrman says, like the Gospels thought of Jesus as divine and stuff like that. So my point is that Mohammed Hijab he's not the best Muslim apologist. He's not the brightest, because, he challenges everybody, like William Lane Craig, etc. Or he tries to use people like Bart Ehrman, but that always backfires on him. And William Lane Craig did beat Mohammed Hijab in their debate. So Mohammed Hijab is not the best apologist, but so I'm not a big fan of Mohammed Hijab, like I just want to compare and contrast Sam Shamoun with Mohammed Hijab. Now, which of these two Arab men, because I think Mohammed Hijab is an Arab, or he has some kind of like Middle Eastern descent. Which of these two Middle Eastern people got a divorce and got a restraining order against them? Which one? Was it Shamoun or was it Hijab? It was, you guessed it, the Christian apologist, Shamoun. Shamoun is the one who got the divorce, as we see right here. And Shamoun is the one who got a restraining order against his wife. So you see the parts where I highlighted? You see, so this is the divorce. Like, if the divorce is to be summed up, it's summed up right here, right? This is like a long divorce. This divorce paper, or this divorce filing is a big, this is like a big divorce paper. There's a big divorce contract or whatever. But you can read the whole thing right here, and it's pretty horrifying how much Sam Shamoun has to pay in child support, etc., which he isn't paying, from what I'm hearing. But anyways, this is like, to make a long story short, this is the important part of Sam Shamoun's divorce and restraining order. So say Sam and Michelle were married in August 2008, because believe it or not, Sam Shamoun got a date, and this delusional woman married Sam Shamoun for some bizarre reason. And they have 2 minor children, which is very, very disturbing and gross. Because somebody doing Sam is very, not pleasant. But anyways, in 2017, Michelle filed a petition for dissolution of marriage, that means divorce, seeking maintenance, child support, and attorney fees, as well as an equitable division of the parties' marital estate. She also asked the court to grant her significant decision-making responsibilities and the children. So Sam Shamoun hasn't even been married for 10 years, and the 9th year of his marriage in October 2017, Michelle, his wife, filed for a divorce. So, and this is where it gets really interesting. This is why everyone's calling Sam Shamoun a wife beater. In November 2017, at Michelle's request, that means his ex-wife's request, the trial court entered a 2-year order of protection prohibiting Sam from harassing, stalking, or physically abusing Michelle, granting Michelle's sole possession of the party's marital residence, and prohibiting Sam from entering the residence or Michelle's place of employment. So this is proof that Sam Shamoun is a wife beater because of the restraining order right here. So they don't just give out, you need proof of abuse before you get a restraining order. You know, like they don't just give those out because somebody's like annoying or whatever. You need proof that the person's harassing you or abusing you, or, you know, showing up on your property unannounced, etc. Then they grant restraining orders. So this is proof. This is 100% proof. This is how Sam Shamoun treats women, right? This is the important part here, because his ex-wife Michelle got a restraining order, and this is now public. The restraining order is now public knowledge because this whole divorce case is public. She got a 2-year order of protection. That is a long time, prohibiting Sam from physically abusing Michelle. You see, so this is the important part, or physically abusing Michelle. So Sam Shamoun was beating his wife, and, you know, after he found out she was doing the plumber and or screwing the plumber, that was, you know, like, you know, the story where his wife is like cheating on him with the plumber. And they ran away together. Well, like after that, sometime after that, Shamoun was physically abusing Michelle. So that's why the 2-year restraining order or protection order was granted in November 2017 at Michelle's request. So this is definite proof that Shamoun is a wife beater and a abuser of women. So how does Sam Shamoun treat women? He treats them way worse than Mohammed Hijab ever did. Now, I don't know about Mohammed Hijab's personal life. I don't know if he's married, if he has kids, or if he has daughters. I don't know anything about Mohammed Hijab. I don't know what his personal life is, or you know, like what his marital state is, right? So I don't know if he's single, if he has a wife or something like that, or he has kids. I don't know. But it seems that the person we know is an abuser of women, or a known wife beater, is Sam Shamoun, because of this. This is the death blow right here. This is the thing that this is the paragraph that gives it all away, right? That just exposes Sam Shamoun of what he is and how he treats women, because Sam Shamoun has been physically abusing. That means he's been hitting her or doing something else to Michelle, you see, his ex-wife. So, you know, the restraining order is proof that Sam Shamoun is a wife beater. He was beating his ex-wife. You know, he was beating his wife after the affair was made public, and he was possibly abusing her before his wife was doing the plumber, because what I heard is that Sam Shamoun was having long fights with his ex-wife before the divorce. So that means Shamoun was very likely abusing his wife for years or something like that, for at least a few years before November 2017 or before October 2017. He must have been doing it. He must have been abusing his wife for at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 years beforehand. So, because from what I heard is that I heard that Shamoun, that it was common knowledge amongst Christians that Shamoun was abusing. It was very abusive and very argumentative with his wife. He was having severe domestic disputes with his wife. So that means, given what I know about Shamoun, he was probably physically abusing her, but she didn't do anything about it until after the divorce. So after October 2017 and November 2017, his ex-wife got a restraining order against him to refrain Shamoun from physically abusing Michelle or showing up to her residence or her place of employment. So, who treats women worse? Mohammed Hijab, who we don't know, what his state is. We don't know if he's in a relationship with a woman or not, or Sam Shamoun. So I'm guessing Mohammed Hijab is married. Again, I don't know anything about him personally. I'm guessing he's married, but there's no evidence that Mohammed Hijab is abusing his wife, or he's cheating on her, or he's he got divorced from her. There's no evidence for that, because if Mohammed Hijab is married, there's no proof of divorce or abuse or whatever. We know Sam Shamoun was married at one point. We know that he got divorced, from these court documents, and we know that Sam Shamoun got a restraining order against him by his ex-wife. And again, they don't just give out restraining orders. You have to have proof of abuse, which his wife Michelle proved that he was abusing her. That's why she got the protection, the 2-year order of protection, or the 2-year restraining order, against Sam. So this is who treats women worse. This is obvious. It's obvious that Sam Shamoun, who's abusing women, who's physically harassing women, who's doing all kinds of all kind of problematic things to women, not Mohammed Hijab. Further, we read there's a very interesting comment by the fat slob Anthony Rogers, which I'll get to right now. Let's hear from Anthony Rogers, because one second here. Where's that thing from Anthony Rogers? Where is it? Hang on one second. It's on my channel. I just gotta find it real quick, and then we'll hear from him. All right, just one second here. Let me find that video. Where the hell is it? Where is it? Hang on. It's here. Just give me 1 second here. This is Anthony Rogers revealing some very disturbing facts about Shamoun. Where the hell is it? Where is it? Alright, 1 second. Where the hell is it, man? I thought I had it somewhere. Alright, 1 second. I'm trying to find. Where the hell is it? I had it somewhere here. Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, okay, right here. So let's hear it from Anthony Rogers.
Friend of mine for a long time, and I knew he was going south. And here's a man who is a known wife beater. He abandoned his own children. He's been given tens of thousands of dollars by people for ministry. A friend of mine for a long time, and I knew he was going south. Here's a man who is a known wife beater. He abandoned his own children. He's been given tens of thousands of dollars by people for ministry that he's put into the hands of gamblers who have just squandered it away. I could go on with the laundry list. This guy has no shame. He can't even blush anymore. He has no conscience. Yeah. We're talking about a man whose feet are dug in to doing some of the most heinous things I've ever seen anybody do. The same streams where he's hitting on girls, Bible studies, trashing his wife and then hitting on girls. Hey, look, guys, I'm a real catch. Christian about, I'm a real catch. Christian about, hey, look, guys, I'm a real catch. Hitting on girls. Hey, look, guys.
Okay, so you see what Anthony Rogers is saying Shamoun does? He hits on girls. So I'm guessing these are Arab girls because, Shamoun's an Arab or he's a Middle Easterner, so he's probably hitting on Middle Eastern or Arab Christian girls or something like that. So that's what this fat slob Anthony Rogers is saying. Sam Shamoun is hitting on girls. So basically this is how Shamoun treats women, right? He apparently physically abuses them. Then he starts hitting on girls who are probably much younger than him because the people in those girls in that those Bible studies or whatever, those churches are usually younger because Shamoun's in his 50s, so I'm guessing these girls are probably in their like early 20s or early 30s or somewhere around that area. So this is Shamoun. How does Shamoun treat women? Well, again, let's summarize. Let's conclude here. He abuses women, right? He physically abuses women, and he's very abusive, and he apparently hits on younger girls. So Shamoun treats women way worse than Mohammed Hijab, and this is proof that the Christian apologists always get exposed for their bad behavior or their problematic behavior with women. And Shamoun's not the only one. I'm not going to single him out. To be fair, I'm not going to single him out. Michael Brown has also been accused of sexually harassing women, and Michael Brown is a Jewish convert to Christianity. He's a Christian apologist. He's one of those Messianic Jews or something like that. But Michael Brown is a Christian apologist, and he's been exposed as having multiple women are coming out and saying he was sexually harassing many women. Michael Brown in some kind of Christian campus or some kind of Christian university. But my point is, these Christian apologists always get exposed for their treatment of women, while there's no proof that Muslim apologists are engaging in problematic behavior with women. So this settles it, right? This whole court document settles it, that Shamoun is a wife beater. He physically abuses women, and he's probably physically abusive to his daughters. So I don't, who knows? Maybe some evidence will come out exposing him as, some kind of girl beater or something like that, because we know he's a wife beater, and we know Shamoun is so horny for some bizarre reason that he's hitting on girls much younger than him. So Shamoun is way worse in his treatment with women than Mohammed Hijab is. So David Wood needs to get his facts right. Either expose Shamoun too, or just stop talking about mistreatment of women, because you Christian apologists treat women, or you have more problems with women than us Muslim apologists do. Stay tuned, more videos coming up ahead.